Hello, everyone. I'm BCowcorn, and this is episode 239 of HardCorn, the original series. We are here at the Spire, and there it is right up there. But we're going to be heading back to the Guardian Farm to get some more of the wonderful sea lanterns that you see up there in the corridor. So let's go and do that. I have to do a quick little inventory check just to make sure we got everything we need. Alrighty. First off, let's see. I got the other stuff that I need. Our fireworks. That can go there. That could use a little bit of mending, but we'll be able to get that back at the Guardian Farm. All right, so let's take off into the night. Should be right this way. Maybe I should set up some little buoys or something along the way. All right, now the plan this time around is to just work the farm and see how much production we get. It does seem like they're not coming up so much on the distant parts, but then again, I didn't get all that close. If I get, come on, dang it! Can't jump up there. Jeez. Okay. All right. So if I get up here, yeah, there's some going over there, but it could be because all this stuff is too close. So I don't know. Hard to say. But yeah, there are stuff. I mean, I'm not spawning over here naturally, but yeah, I'm not sure. Could be because I'm too close there. Anyway, let's take off some of this gear here. And actually, first we're going to sleep. Alright. Yeah, going after the squid. Yeah, those are in the open sections. Alright, we'll put that down underneath, but first let's go ahead. Get this on. Pop that away. Pop these away. We're going to have to replenish the rockets pretty soon. Alright, anything else I need to put away? I think that's pretty much it. I think we're good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and top those off. And down we go. Alright. Pop this in the corner here. Got our 4 rocks there. Open that up. Let's do a quick little check. See what we got down here. Oh, we've already got some stuff here. There's there. Come on now. And what am I doing? The thing's down here. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, and also pop those together. Did I ever put a chest up in here? Yes, I did. Good. Alright. That can go there. These can come over here. And we'll start accumulating over there. I might go for 5 this time, but we'll see. Alright, let's Pin this guy up. I don't know, it still seems sparse. And they are gathering right over to me. Which does help. Probably helps me take them out more quickly. So I'm able to complete their numbers more rapidly. Also, since they're closer by, more of what they're dropping is going right into my inventory. Alright. Like so. Okay. Let's go ahead and heat up. Get healed up. While a lot of that stuff goes down the hopper. Unfortunately, the way the hoppers are arranged, well, I had thought of, like, maybe having some feeding from over here, like bypassing and going down, but I don't know. I'm afraid that that would kind of impinge on this here. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Starting to crowd now. Alright. Let's, going down. Grab out what we can here. Okay. 23. We got a fair amount, really. I think production is up. The thing is, it seemed like a shorter amount of time that I took doing this, you know. Collecting what I did. I think I may need to go into MBT Explorer again, though, and reset that day count again, or whatever it was. I need to see if I need to put it in my notes someplace exactly how to go about doing that, because I've looked things up online, and it's like instructions are not quite right. The name of the field is a little different. But basically it's like sort of an overflow kind of deal. I mean, you can kind of see into the bubbles coming at me there. And that is from their little beams. Okay. Charge up again while this stuff goes through the hoppers. Are you hungry again? Yeah, a little bit. Lava is always disconcerting. Okay. Something else coming down. And it gets us 20. Yeah, it's typical, but again, I don't know if we're maybe doing this a little faster. Hard to say. Free hits in there. Nice that if you hit them with their spikes are not sticking out. You don't get spiked. But you gotta kind of get lucky with that. So if anyone cares to look back at the previous sessions in here and figure out what my production per amount of time was, I seem to be getting about the same, maybe a little bit more per these cycles. Basically whacking at them until I'm down to 3 hearts and then stopping and healing up. It seems like I'm getting about the same as it had been for that. The question is, are those cycles taking less time? That's the real question. 25, that's not bad, actually. So, I don't know. I might actually, be getting more per cycle. But the way hoppers are it's all very much in series. So... question of, how long it takes to actually collect it all. I could get a little bit more if I wait till there's at least, you know, a couple over here. Let's get the sweeping edge. Oh, oh. So yeah, subjectively it feels like I'm maybe getting a bit more. I think before in like a lot of cycles it would be down to like 17 or something like that. You know, what you call it? The sea lanterns? Oops, I forgot to heal up. Yep. I guess I don't need to have that guy cook my salmon anymore. I can do that myself. Alright. Okay. Too bad. Okay. That'll be there. I don't really have to spot, do I? We're still putting the spikes out. Nothing's really protecting me except from the beams. Thing is, if I don't go down, I think some of them see me and like deliberately come closer, so they gather over here a little quicker. That's the impression I'm getting, or that's how I'm, you know, modeling their behavior in my mind anyway. Gathering over here more. We get more of the sweeping edge. Sometimes you have to pop up. So, you stop aiming your beams at you for a moment. Alright. Stack in half. Alright. stuff's coming through. Oh well, alright, let's go ahead and grab it. Just need to give it a little time is all. Okay. It's caught up pretty much. Me too. Alright. Yeah, and it's still accumulating. It definitely accumulates more than it used to, I think. Passively. Yeah. Yeah. Might have to start dipping into the salmon. $55. Wonder if it might be actually advantageous to come in a little closer. Yeah. Got them with their spikes in. I'll take that. It seems like if I, keep scooting in closer, I'm a little more likely to get the drops directly. Which means that while I'm healing back up, there's less in the hoppers. Come on, guys. Get a few more down. Munch. Alright. Here we got. Okay. Cut up. 18. Yes, okay. So I sometimes get some smaller batches. I mean, there's gonna be some degree of luck. I mean, the more I'm getting the little weird other catches, drops, the less I'm gonna get the shards and the crystals. That's just math. Down to 40. It might be prudent to bring some stuff down here. Maybe even... Yeah. I mean, I've got... Got the furnace down here. I could cook some up, but I got plenty cooked up at the thing here. It's daytime. Anyway, let's whack at him some more. I want to eat into my production stats. On the other hand, spending a little time, these guys have an extra moment to come on down. But I was watching the spawning up top, just the idea that, maybe I should go ahead and open up all but just a few of the cells close by. And maybe do some calculations. Try to figure out what would be optimal. I mean, I don't know. I mean, when it tries to spawn one someplace that's open to the sky, 95% chance that, okay, it's not going to do that, so it's going to try another place, someplace else. So, like, 1 in 20, if it's someplace open to the sky, it'll go ahead and take it. But if you close off, like, just open up 99% of your possible spaces, then there's a fair shot that, just because it has a lot more chances, a lot more tries, in those open spaces, it'll still tend to go there. 20. So if I, reduce these spaces too much, that'll reduce my chances. So, yeah. I'll have to figure out how to do the calculations for that. Back in the old days, I'd just fire up Visual Basic or whatever and, do a little Monte Carlo kind of thing. Just actually kind of, simulating the process, if I understand it correctly. But I should be able to calculate it out, just based on, the number of water blocks where they might spawn. And whether they have, are open to the sky or not. And basically, it's, take the number of blocks that are open to the sky, multiply that by 0.05, number of blocks that are not open to the sky, and, multiply that by 1, and, yeah, see what the proportions are. And then there's a question of how far away those are, and I can kind of, sort those by, you should be able to sort that. Number of blocks at various distances, in the system, how many blocks it has to shuttle over to get down here. 24. Not bad. 21. Seems like there's fewer of those. Some of it has to do, I think, just luck of the draw. In which case, you kind of gotta figure by averages. It's been about a half hour. We've got almost 3 stacks. Although I haven't been over here doing this for a full half hour. There was some travel time. And there was some, you know, talking time and all that. So we may be looking at like a stack or like 3 stacks an hour, maybe like 6 stacks an hour, stack every 10 minutes or so. Can we improve that? No. Yeah, but all that math I was describing, just kind of working out in my head how to mathematically, you know, model the thing, simplify it, just to calculate the odds rather than simulating the whole thing going on. Fair amount of cod. Full salmon. But yeah, we do have that one extra guy. He's leveled up. I guess I'll, you know, take the puffer fish and such to him. There's stuff going in there. Where's it coming from? Got going through there, but well, there was anyway. Coming in there. Alright, I think it's got it. $25. Not bad. One fish that I grabbed. It's fine. Put that in there. Okay. I'm kind of down on the cod, and it's nighttime, so I'm gonna swim on up here. Get some sleep and some fish. It's kind of cool jumping into bed. Good morning. Alright. Go ahead and replenish that. We've got so much fish here. So much fish. But the other thing I need to consider doing is maybe draining the cells that are farther away. You know, just have a few nearby with water in them at all. And it's not something that I originally considered doing. Then there's the option of Also draining the ocean around here, so they don't have fish spawning. Because I'm not sure what else I could do to keep the fish out, other than, you know, drain it all. Which means getting a lot of sand and or gravel. And I don't think there's a way to do that. You know, renewable source of sand. Unless I luck into a wandering trader selling it. And you don't get those all that often. Now, here's the thing. Can you name tag or whatever a trader and have it stick around? And do they ever restock? That is a question I would like to see answered. I may have to look that up, or maybe do some experimentation. These are all... yeah, it didn't seem like all that many this time. Yeah, only 18. Only 17 of those. Yeah. Oh. I still get the little gyre over here, even though the source block is in this one. They ought to be pushing them over. It doesn't seem to be. And that's why I'm still squatting over here to hopefully let them see me and come on over. Yeah, they seem to be coming over. Oh, I could put these away. And then I suppose I could just gradually fill the thing up with, you know, with prismarine blocks. That's hard to do with the soul sand down there. Setting up bubble columns. Not impossible. I can just kind of, you know, inject into the sides there. The trick is I basically have to do an entire cell at once. Just fill it right on up to the top. That would be one way to deal with the stuff. Anything still falling? Yeah, it's got a little thing there. They're 18. Oh. Axolotl. Hey, guy. Yeah, I should get some name tags so these guys stay around. They do go after the fish. And if that can take the fish out so that, you know, so that's taking up less of the mob count, maybe I'll get more audience. Seems like a possibility. What am I up to? Yeah. I think I want to get up to 5 stacks. Yeah, I gotta, you know, think of all that junk. And then there's the option of, you know, draining the ocean all around here. And I kind of, you know, didn't want to get into all that kind of stuff, you know, setting up a whole perimeter and all that, when I started this project. But, I mean, this is just kind of an ongoing thing, and I can make incremental, you know, improvements on the thing. Nothing wrong with doing that. I mean, this is my forever world, and that's a mighty long time, as they say. Whew. Do that one. Where's it coming from? These guys, I guess. Gotta be somewhere. Anyway, we'll go ahead and grab all this here, and that, and these. Why not? And come on, whoa! That's just coming and coming. Come on now. Is this just a continuous stream here at this point? I see you, guy. You gonna sneak in there and get him? 25. Alright. Okay. Yep. Find out what the axolotl's eat, so I can can get 2. And then just go ahead and, you know, breed them a few times. I'll have like a little axolotl patrol around here. I'm gonna guess the bred ones don't, you know, just despawn on their own. I'm guessing. Name tag, you know, certainly should stick around. Maybe next time I'm at the trading hall, I'll try to get a couple of name tags. And, you know, spend a couple of these levels on getting them labeled. And you go through the fish. Salmon's supposed to be a bit more, you know, saturating. Okay. That doesn't seem like a lot. Okay. 15. That is way low. You're not stealing stuff, are you? Uh-huh. Why don't you go up and get the fish? Oh, but you're stuck down here, aren't you? Because you can't get up through the flowing water. I have to do something about that. Alright. There's also the issue that there are likely caves nearby where things could spawn. I think he's at me once. Need to be mindful of the sounds. Oh, I went a little far. Alright. Went a little bit over on that one. A little past the 3 heart. Down to like 2.5. Alright. Yeah, that one's feeding. down now. A lot of the shards. $24, not bad. 18 of those. Yeah, it's always going to be some balance between sea lanterns versus the bricks, and you know, between the crystals and shards. It's just going to be luck of the draw as far as how many of each you get. And as you can tell by, you know, how many bricks I'm making with the leftover shards, really it's a matter of how many crystals you get. There's a lot of luck involved. Come on, guys. On here. Gathering close. Yeah, we got a few things there. Is it gonna be enough to sell to the guy? Does he buy singles of the puffer fish and the tropical? Might, not sure. Alright. There you go. You're still stuck down here, aren't you? I gotta figure out how to get you up there. $18 again. Alright, well, we got our stacks. Took about an hour, but we got our stacks. Alright. Check that in there, and we'll up these in here for next time around. Let's go ahead and load up what we can over here. What we can, that is. Alright. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and grab these. Okay, you know what? I'll grab these as well. Make what we can of them. Like so. Alright, we want these guys. And all that. Oh, just get a little more. falling down? Or the same one? I don't know. Okay. Alright, no more of those. A few more of these. Okay. And just there, just goes here. I think we put some fish in there as well. Yeah. These we did not take with us. We are definitely accumulating more fish, and we may have to cook some. You know what? No, keep those there for now. I got plenty up top. Alright. That's going to be our haul for today. Let's head on up. That's the sun? I think that's the sun. But yeah, see, we got all these fish around. Those could be guardians instead. Maybe we need to drain the whole area. Is that what I need to do? I mean, how else can I suppress fish spawning? I still have those guys over there. Is it... Do I need to open them up with the air? Is glass not good enough? I don't know. I don't know. But there are some, you know, spawning over on that side as well. In the air. It's hard to say. I have to, like, see them actually bubbling up. And, you know where they are bubbling up. To know for sure. Alright. Let's grab some of that. Top off. We need to grab these and these. Swap that. Pop that there. Oh, we came up and we did not take the shulker with us. Because we need that fish. We're gonna sell it. Another guy. A bunch of guys, actually. Yep. All this. Actually, let's double check if we got any. No, just that. I could take those. Oh, that'll be for next time. It's fine. Alright. Let's grab this guy. And we'll head back up. There we go. Alright. And we'll pop that in there for safekeeping. And let's see. I've got my wings on. I've got rockets. This stuff is all in the ender chest. And yeah, I think we're good. Let's head on back home. For the last third of this session. And actually for this one, we need to get up to the helipads. Am I high enough? Here we are. Okay, yeah, because, wait, did we do all the... Yeah, I think we just had a little bit more lights over here. For some reason, I was thinking we had less than... Yeah, I messed up. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Didn't really need that much lights. Not right away, at least. We are going to be needing more of these later. Nice. And over here is done. So yeah, that was all that I needed to finish it. You know, less than half a stack. Uh, so yeah, man, I make sort of, well, it's not really a thumbnail, but kind of a, you know, title card to pop up before the stream starts. And yeah, I kind of grabbed it from the wrong point in time, from the wrong stream, I think, and thought I had a bit more to do. But no, it was just about done. All right, so we got all this stuff. I think we're going to pop these in here, and those as well. So let's actually put these over here, kind of get them over that way. All right, that is going to be on hand because on these little side parts here, we're going to be doing some more stuff. But right now, we need to work on getting quartz in one of those areas up there. We've got, look, like about 5 floors at least of quartz that we need to do. So, let's put this little bit of stone out of the way. Man, 29. Okay. Yeah, I spent a little more time over there than I strictly needed to, but, you know, better to have it and not need it. But I will need it. Just not sure of the precise pattern. All right. Okay, go ahead and set spawn there. Let's grab our cod, shulker full of fish here. You guys, yeah, I was gonna say, when you're all a little bit damaged. Okay, you guys, heading downstairs. Oh, I forgot to put that stone away. I might have a spot for it over here. Second thought. I need to be disciplined about this. We're gonna run it over here. Put it in its place. Let's see. Stone goes there. There we are. Yay! There it is. Okay. I forget if I had paper up there or not. Not sure. You know what? Let's make a batch of paper. Whoa. Forget how loud that was. I think in more recent versions of Minecraft, they may have made some of the sounds a little less loud. Okay. Go ahead and make paper out of all that. I'm gonna check it in here for a moment. Do I have a spot? Yeah. Might as well for now. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and pop this in here for the moment as well. Okay. Making room. Hey guys. Good morning. Alright, back down to the fish market. See how much of this we can sell. Alright, so first we're going to take these. And, sell them to this guy. That's pretty much all he can buy. These still go to that. Alright. Itch in the ear. I think maybe I got a hair or something in the headphones. Okay. That's a lot of fish we're selling. But we got a good number of guys buying it. And they give me discounts. So it's definitely not, you know, like 9 fish for an emerald. So it's, you know, it's not like I'm cleaning up on this stuff, but it's free money. I need more fish. Oh, reaching the end of that sales there. They should restock before too long, though. It sounded like it could have been restocking. Well, could have been. Oh, this one did. Well, maybe not. Well, I'm hearing a lot of interacting with your thingies there. What I'm going to be buying, though, is quartz. Come on, guys. Restock. Come on. Yeah. Usually like this, there's massive volley of activity with these guys. Alright, let's go ahead and buy it. Alright, these guys ready to sell yet? Or buy, I guess? I mean, there we go. Okay, just about bought me out. And the next one will. Well, close to it. Alright. that back in there. And I think we can go ahead, grab this. Let's get what we can from these guys. Oh. It's pillars, huh? I think I do need more pillars. Okay, out of money. Alright, let's go put the box away. And see about doing a little harvesting. There, I guess. Gotta remember to, get the paper up there with me. Alright. It's harvest time. Go down here to the... Oh. There's definitely a cave. I need to watch the old inventory here. Gotta watch my hunger too since I'm running. Yeah, I don't know. I think I need more lily pads. Gotta remember to snag some if you get a wandering trader coming in here selling them. Yeah, I think I got enough room for these. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Okay. Let's go sell them. Alright. Key to getting good deals. Ration axe. I'm sure it has no effect whatsoever on their willingness to sell me stuff. What? I sold them to you. Alright. Oh, you know what? I am gonna go sleep. I will sleep. I will. Can't stop me. Eventually. There we go. Okay. Back on down to continue with trading. Something that, yeah. And that's it. Okay. Go sell some more. If they're buying. Oh, alright. Upstairs. Should be buying upstairs. Hey guys. There's my happy couple over here. How's the kid doing? Finding any gainful employment yet? Well, he's kind of untrained, but we'll take care of that at some point. Right now, school's all booked up. Oh, they're still not doing. Alright, so focus on these guys. How about you? Oh. That sounded like maybe some restocking. Was it? Yeah, but we're going to go ahead and sell the melons and pumpkins right now. Slightly more pressing. Oh, good. 165. Come on, dude. Interact with your thingy. It's normal, it's natural. Everybody does it. What happened up there? I don't know. Right. Making sure I didn't accidentally buy something I didn't want. I think that's fine. Still, we got a lot more produce to sell. There we go, that's more like it. Focus on these guys for a moment. Thank you. I forget what this guy was selling. Yeah, the light blue carpet. That was one of the things I was using in Spire for a bit. I might have use for more of it. I'm thinking of how I'm going to do those little side chambers. I might have them like double height. Uh... Okay, I'm out of money, and you guys gotta buy some stuff. This might be the one that like just didn't restock before. Okay, let's go upstairs. Oh, last melon. Come here. Yeah. Alright, let's get some quartz with the rest of this. Because it is pretty near time to sign off. Hope I can get there and actually get started with this stuff. I wanted to do some sheep shearing as well. Yeah. There we are. Okay. Alright, let's head on up. Oh, should I grab that? I don't know. Well, yeah. You want to head up? Excuse me, sir. I'll go ahead and head up quickly. There we are. Okay, let's get to where we left off with the quartz. Yeah, ceilings in here, I think. Nope, walls. Alright, and let's see. Oh, nope, nope. Well, that actually goes there. Block, pillars. That's what we want. We've just got a few more minutes left in this session. Okay. And it looks like we are doing ceilings now. All right. What? Okay. And then over here. More pillars. We'll sort these out after. Yeah, there's our 2-minute warning. Okay. And let's get it here. Okay. Okay, just got a couple more minutes. Nighttime. I might hear some guys out there. Pillars. Boom, boom. Okay. And that, we'll click this up. All right. That is going to be it for this session. Next week, we're going to continue putting up all this quartz up in here. We should be able to finish the ceilings in this section up here and move up to the next one. I think what did we say? We had like 5 more to go all together. Will this be enough for all that? No, of course not. We got to do floors, walls, and ceilings. So we'll be getting some more of this. So yeah, it's just going to be, looks like cycling with the quartz at this point. The question is, well, in one cycle of this, are we going to have enough time for the crops to grow so that we can buy more? If that starts to fall short, we may start to do some excavation on those little side chambers on here. I have some ideas about that. I'm thinking I might do in sections with like maybe 2-story little open sections. I'll have to see. Anyway, see you next time, and we'll figure all that out.